Okay guys, so welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we will continue the discussion of property, plant, and equipment, initial recognition. So part 2. So dito, i-discuss natin how do we recognize property, plant, and equipment, yung valuation na. Kasi last time, ang diniscuss natin ay yung inclusion and exclusion. Dito naman, valuation naman. So let's start. Okay? So, property, plant, and equipment can be acquired through many ways. So, ito yung mga circumstances na pwede nating ma-encounter kapag bumibili tayo ng property, plant, and equipment. So, meron po yung separate accounting treatment. So, yung una, pwede daw nating gamitin kapag bumili tayo ng property, plant, and equipment ay acquisition by purchase. So, under acquisition by purchase, bibili tayo ng property, plant, and equipment. Pwede po yan cash outright, so babayaran na agad. Pwede rin naman siyang purchase on account. So meaning it will be paid at a later date. So next, it can also be purchased through non-cash acquisition. If we say non-cash acquisition, dito po, instead of paying cash, so ang ibibigay po natin hindi cash. So normally, pwede tayo mag-issue ng equity instrument. For example, meron tayong capital stock or stock certificate. So ayun yung ibibigay natin sa ating supplier. Then it can also be acquired through acquisition by exchange. Under acquisition by exchange, yung existing asset natin, ibibigay natin sa ibang company or dun sa party na bibilihan natin ng asset. So, bibigyan tayo ng asset kapalit. Instead of giving cash, bibigyan natin din siya ng kapwa asset. It can also be acquired through self-construction. So, dito, hindi ka bibili sa labas, ikaw yung magsa-self-construct. For example, you are a manufacturing business, you manufacture a machine, tapos gagawa ka ng machine para din sa construction ng mga machine na binibenta mo. So consider din po siya as way of acquiring a property, plant, and equipment. Then pwede rin naman yan, instead of renting a building or kaya naman bumili ng constructed na building, so pwede mo rin naman siyang i-self-construct. So ayan po yung mga options na meron si management, how to acquire property, plant, and equipment. So as an accountant, so kailangan po nating alamin ano ba yung naging option ni management on how to purchase the property, plant, and equipment kasi nakadepende yun yung ating magiging accounting treatment. So for this video, magpo-focus muna tayo dun sa first part which is acquisition by purchase kasi masyado siyang mahaba. So ito po ang focus natin ha. So I think we can start. Okay, the first one is the acquisition by purchase. Under acquisition by purchase, we can purchase the asset by giving cash outright or pwede rin naman siyang bilhin by on account. So kapag cash, ibig sabihin, babayaran mo na at the same day, on account naman, it will be paid at a later date. So under cash, dalawa po yung considerations natin. First, it can be purchased by individual or by piece. Then it can also be purchased by lump sum. If we say lump sum, so, considered siya as wholesale. So, marami kang bibiling property, plant, and equipment pero one-time payment lang. Normally, the lump sum price is lower compared kapag binili mo siya by individual. Kasi syempre, kapag lump sum, meron niyang tayong tinatawag na quantity discounts. So, doon naman sa purchase on account, meron po tayong dalawang consideration. Yung una, yung purchase on account pero has to be paid less than 1 year. Then, kapag may component din siya ng cash discount. For example, purchase of property, plant, and equipment on account, pero babayaran mo siya within 30 days, tapos nagbigay ng cash discount available. So, ayun po yung purchase on account under cash discount. So, less than 1 year yan. So, pwede rin naman tayo bumili ng property, plant, and equipment on account, pero it will be paid for more than 1 year. So, ang tawag po natin doon ay deferred payments. So, under deferred payments, so it will be paid after 1 year pa. So, meron tayong tatlong consideration. First, if it will be paid all at once, pero after 1 year pa. So, ang tawag po natin doon ay purchase on account, under deferred payments, then single payment. Then, pwede rin naman siyang to be paid by installments, pero yung first installments ay babayaran after 1 year pa, or after 1 period. Ang tawag naman doon ay ordinary annuity. Kapag purchase on account naman, deferred payment, pero magbabayad ka na at the time of purchase, may down payment, and parehas lang naman yung value niya sa next payment mo. So, ang gagamitin naman po natin doon ay annuity due. So, ngayon, ang focus muna natin is yung purchase ng cash by individual and lump sum purchase. Let's have an example. So, acquisition by purchase, cash, then individual. So, for example, Pasig Company purchase machine from Mandaluyong Company for cash. The machine has a list price of 100,000 and offered trade discounts 20% and 10% respectively. 20% and 10% are considered trade discounts, so series trade discounts yan. So, to record the transaction, simply get first the cash price. So, to get the cash price, 100,000 pesos, which is the list price, multiply by the net of trade discount of 80%. So, times 90%, net of trade discount ng 10%, makuha natin yung cash price na 72,000. So, to record the transaction, simply debit machine 72,000, then credit cash 72,000. Okay, so another example, so acquisition by purchase, cash, pero by lump sum purchase. If we say lump sum, maraming bibiling asset pero isang beses lang babayaran. So, normally kapag lump sum purchase po, nagkakaroon tayo ng discount. So, yung ating cash price sa lump sum ay mas maliit compared dun sa kanyang cash price kapag binili mo siya individually. So, para mas maintindihan natin, let's have an example. So for example, Pasig Company purchased land, building, and machine from Pasig Company for 9 million. So the book value of the following were as follows: 4 million for land, 3 million for building, and 1 million for machines. Yung fair market value daw of the assets are 5 million for land, 4 million for building, and 1 million for machines. So ang kailangan nating tandaan dito, ini-ignore po natin yung book value. Ang gagamitin po nating basis is yung kanilang fair market value or kanilang appraised value. However, kung i-check nyo yung fair market value natin, mas mataas siya compared dun sa cash price ng lump sum price, which is the 9 million. So, the best way to compute the price na i-distribute natin sa mga assets na yan, kailangan po natin yan i-prorate. So, using this formula. So, ito yung table. So, meron tayong assets dyan. We have the land, the building, and the machine. So, ang total appraised value natin is 10 million. So, we ignore the book value. So, ang gagawin natin yung 10 million, ito yung ating magiging denominator. Then, yung appraised value ng kada account, ayun po yung ating numerator. Then, multiply natin dun sa ating lump sum price, which is 9 million. So, ganito po yung magiging formula. So, for example, sa land, so appraised value na 5 million divided by the total appraised value of 10 million multiplied by the lump sum price na 9 million. So, ang magiging answer natin dyan is 4.5 million para sa land. Sa building, ganun pa din ang procedure. So, 4 million divided by 10 million times 9 million. So, makukuha natin yung 3.6 million. Then, we also have the machine, 1 million divided by 10 million times 9 million. Makukuha natin yung ating allocated cost na 900,000. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang total allocated cost is 9 million. However, the appraised value is 10 million. So, yung difference na 1 million, considered po yun as trade discount. So, hindi natin yung i-record. Ang i-record po natin is yung 9 million. So, kapag na-record natin yan sa ating libro, this should be the journal entry. So, we have to debit the land amounting to 4.5 million, which is the allocated cost. Building, 3.6 million. Machine, 900,000. And total cash price na 9 million, which is the lump sum purchase price. Okay, so another way to purchase an asset is to purchase it on account. So, meaning utang muna. So, ano yung accounting treatment kapag utang ang pag-purchase ng ating property, plant, and equipment? So, dun muna tayo sa isang scenario wherein we purchase property equipment on account with a term of less than 1 year and may inoffer si supplier ng cash discount if we pay early, di ba? So, let's have an example. So, sabi dyan, Pasig Company purchase machine from Mandaluyong Company on account. The machine has a list price of 100,000 and offered trade discounts of 20% and 10% respectively. So, the terms of payment will be 2/10 and over 30. So, ibig sabihin, 2% will be granted kapag nagbayad tayo within 10 days. And N over 30, ibig sabihin, the due date should be 30 days. So, after 30 days, dapat bayad na tayo. So, first, let's compute the invoice price. So, invoice price po natin can be computed, tatanggalin lang po natin yung mga trade discounts. So, to get the invoice price, simply 100,000, the list price, times 80% times 90%, makukuha po natin si 72,000. However, yung 72,000, hindi pa yan yung i-recognize natin sa PPE kasi sabi, we have to exclude also the cash discounts involved. So, to get the net price, simply the invoice price, which is 72,000, multiplied by 98%. 98% kasi net of cash discount ng 2%. So 100% minus 2%. So to initially recognize nice to our books, so the proper entry will be debit machine 70,560, which is the net price. Then credit accounts payable kasi nga on account siya. So, at the time of payment, so meron tayong two possible entries. Yung unang entry natin kapag nakapagbayad tayo within the discount period, so as is lang. So, debit lang tayo ng accounts payable, which is the 70,560, then credit cash 70,560. However, if we were not able to pay within the discount period, so lumagpas yung 10 days, so ganito na po ang magiging entry natin. So, magde-debit ka ulit ng accounts payable, amount natin 7560 kasi that was the amount established last time. Then, magde-debit tayo ng discount loss 1,440. Then, credit cash na 72,000 which is the invoice price. Yung discount loss po natin na 1,440, ito po yung 2% na cash discount sana na ibibigay sa atin. However, since nag-lapse yung time, so we need to record a discount loss account. Remember, discount loss account is not a purchase discount. So ano po yan? Considered siya as kahilera ng ating mga interest expense. So considered siya as finance charges.